Alright, welcome back everybody. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic week and had a great weekend. So apologize on the lack of videos. I was super busy, work, personal stuff, and just trying to clean up everything in the snake room, feeding them, and I just really didn't have time to make a video. Or I don't know if you guys like seeing the feedings, or if you guys like seeing the updates, but I feel like kind of it's like on repeat. But when I watch everybody else's channels, they do the same thing. So I guess that's just how it goes with snakes, because it's difficult to get videos out of snakes because they don't really do very much. And if you take them into public, a lot of people freak out, and then you kind of get a bad vibe on that aspect of it. So I like making videos for you guys. I like communicating with you guys in the comments. So if you guys have any ideas of what you guys want to see on the videos, hopefully we get some breeding stuff this year. Pairings, a lot of my stuff's already growing up. This should be ready here very, very soon. So that should be interesting. We got 6 new snakes in today. So I'm not going to try to waste a lot of your guys' time with rambling on about everything else, but I do want to show you guys the snakes. And so we got 6. 1 from Ozzy Boyd's, and then 5 from Justin Kabolka at Kinova. So I'm super excited on that. Who knows where this is gonna lead the channel or us into the future, but hopefully the stuff that I picked out you guys like, and hopefully it was a good investment on whatever way this goes. So it's not really like an unboxing, even though I'm going to show you guys anyways, because I've already looked at all the animals. That's the first thing I do when I pick up from FedEx, is I look at the animals, make sure there's nothing wrong with them, make sure they're alive, because you never know what happens in transit. And it really has nothing to do with the breeder. I mean, they could get bounced around on the tarmac of FedEx at the airport, and they could have a trauma experience, and then something could happen. So I always look at them. They're already in their tubs, and we'll talk about that on another video on how I set stuff up on babies, but most of you already know that. So we're just gonna take this slow, because I gotta take each one of these out of their little tub areas. I gotta figure out which ones that I want to actually show you guys. So I think we're gonna start off with Ozzy. So apparently when you buy from Ozzy, you get a free shirt, which is pretty awesome. So I appreciate that. I know he's not gonna watch this, but if you guys didn't know that, then it's kind of cool. It just says his name, and it says "Shut Up and Breed." So we'll see how that works out. I don't have an incubator. I feel like I'm not prepared for breeding, so I don't want to jump into something that I don't feel comfortable with, or that I'm not prepared for, because I want to make these snakes and as comfortable as they can be and have good success. But here we go. So all these are 2022s. So this is the one from Ozzy. It is a Orange Dream Fire Clown. It's female. Really cool colors on her. Hopefully this will focus on the snake instead of me. Really nice patterns up the sides. A lot of nice whites. And really, really cool head marking on her. But the one thing that I am noticing on a lot of these clowns is that they kind of all look alike. So there might be 1 or 2 little differences, but a lot of the times these clowns, to me, look the same. And some of them can be very, very expensive when you don't get that much of a distinction out of them. But just a gorgeous snake. I can really see the difference in this one. I can see the bright sides, the whites up the bellies, and then this really cool brown, the brown markings up the sides. And this camera is not focusing on the snake very well, but very glad she is in the collection. So this is the I forget how many. So I think I only have 1 other fire clown. So when I get a male, I have to make sure I don't get a fire male, because if you put fire and fire together, you're just going to get an almost all white snake, and it's not going to look very good. Well, I don't think they look very good, because you can't see any of the patterns or the markings. So that is her. And one more shot of her in some focus. So apologize, I don't know what's going on with this camera or the lens, but that is the first one. So get that girl out of the way, and this is what I'm keeping them in now. I do need to get them water and hides. I do keep them on paper towels, just in case anything weird comes out of either end. I know about it, and then I can contact the seller, but everybody knows that both of these breeders are pretty high up there, and so I shouldn't have any issues. I've bought multiple snakes off of Justin before, never had any problems, and I don't feel like I'm gonna have any problems on this time around. So we'll do. What do we want to do? All right, we'll do this one. So I think I may have messed up just a little bit on buying these. I had a whole list and I was going through them, but it should work out in the end. So I kind of basically bought two of the exact same animals, but just one's a female and then one's a male. So this is the female. This is the, what's this one? This is an orange dream, yellow belly, and she pied. So gorgeous snake, really, really awesome colorations. I like the high pattern and the lower white, just showing everything that's going on this snake. Gorgeous animal, super bright. I do have an orange dream leopard, and she pied from him from last year. And he faded out a lot. So the one thing that sucks about ball pythons is that they do fade. So unfortunately, she's extremely bright now, but there's no enhancers in her, so she's not going to stay this vibrant. Although she still does stay kind of bright, but not like this, which kind of sucks. So hopefully I can get some fire into some of these. We can get some of these colors to stick around. So there's that female right there. And we'll just go ahead and look at the male. So I don't know why I got the same one as a male, but I do have a banana pied, a pastel pied, and then I do have an ivory enchi pied. So I guess this one could go into that project alone, or I could even put these with them with the other ones. But we all know when yellow belly and yellow belly connect, we get ivories, which is an all white snake, so you can't really see what's going on with them. So just hopefully we miss on the super yellow belly. But again, yellow belly, orange dream, enchi, and pie, just a gorgeous snake. And trying to get the head to show just a little bit. There we go. Beautiful snake. Awesome colors, really cool patterns. So I think I'll still be okay with that one in the future. So I got a ton of orange. Everything has orange dream in it. I think everything has orange dream in it. And really trying to hit on that super orange dream if I want to breed. I really don't want to buy the super orange dreams because they're like $9,000 for one, and that's a little pricey. So this is probably the most unique pied that I have ever seen. It probably, honestly, it's probably my favorite. So this one is female. It's orange dream, yellow belly, Mojave, and blackhead pied. There's a lot going on with this one. These are some big snakes for 2022. Justin definitely feeds these girls like he's holding them back, that's for sure. But this girl is just gorgeous. Crazy colors on her, really cool patterns. The head is awesome. Really, really cool. I don't think I've ever seen a pied that looked like this one before, but wild looking. Look how big that is. I'm going to weigh some of these because you said these are 2022s. I mean, I think my 2021s are a little bit smaller. They're probably the same size, but that's crazy. So I'm sure he was feeding these as if they didn't sell. He's just going to hold them back and breed them. But I have no idea. But they are massive. But that's her. Really, really pretty snake. And there we go. So just an awesome combination. So in total, I do believe I have 15 pieds. I think I may be overdoing it on the pieds. But I like to see this. I could have gotten a bunch of hets, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with hets at all. But these are pets. Like, to me, these are more important as pets than breeders or making money. So I would like to, when I open up the drawers and stuff or whatever they are living in, I like to see them. And it makes me feel good to see them, to see how they look. And so a lot of times, nothing wrong with hets if you want to get in different projects. But I just chose to just get a bunch of visuals. So this is an Orange Dream Enchi Fire Pied. Finally, we got one without Yellow Belly. I think having Yellow Belly into everything is just too much. Even though it does look really, really good and it cleans up the pattern and stuff like that. But this girl right here should, since fire is the enhancer, color enhancer, we should not have any problems with her fading out too badly. So she'll still fade out a little bit, unfortunately, but the color still should remain. Again, a lot of these are high pattern, low whites, which is something that I do like. I do like some snakes that have the all very, very, very high white, like the black pastels, because there's not a million things going on with them. But just a gorgeous snake for her. And I'm glad I picked her up. Glad I get some fire stuff in there. And like I said, so I could put the yellow belly one in with her with no problems. And one more. So obviously I don't have any room in that rack. So thinking about buying another rack system. Might go with sea serpents this time because I don't want to spend another $3,500 on one for another 30 animals that I don't have. And sea serpents, you can buy them, I think, at levels of 10 for like 800 bucks, which really isn't bad at all. So again, another pied. I think I'm overdoing it with the pied. So I think I'm done with the pieds for a while, even though I do have more snakes on the way this week. So stay tuned on that. And yes, there are more pieds. So this is an orange dream again, and she again, but this time it's a leopard pied with no yellow belly again, and it's a female. So this girl is gorgeous, super dark patterns on the top of her and down her body. You can definitely see the leopard coming through on the neck. Gorgeous snake, and again, it's a pied, so they kind of all look the same with the all white bellies. But these girls are definitely seem to be great eaters. I'm gonna feed them probably Friday night. Normally every snake that I've bought, period, has eaten within the week that I buy them. But stay tuned on that. We'll go through that journey together, and obviously they have, looks like they've got no problem eating, so very, very excited on that. So that is it. That is all the snakes for today. Should have another snake tomorrow, should have another snake on Thursday. So we'll see what's going on. And yeah, well, I'm not going to tell you what they are. You guys can see that as it happens. But again, I appreciate the support on the channel, guys. Thanks for sticking around. And let me know if you like any of them. I know they're ball pythons. I know a lot of people on this channel are for the boas. I might think about getting an IMG here soon, but right now my main focus is on I don't know, maybe breeding, maybe get some income for the food and stuff like that, because feeding, well, now I got 50 something snakes. That's a lot. So if I can sell like 1 or 2 snakes and get a monthly feeding schedule, maybe, I don't know. But again, these are pets. I don't want anything to happen to them. It makes me nervous because I see people online that are egg bound, and some of the females die, and there's issues with the males, and it can be messy breeding. And I don't really want to deal with that when they're pets, when I enjoy seeing them and taking pictures of them, and you know, coming in here after work, and it calms me down. So that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed at least one of those. If you liked them, let me know, and I'll see you guys on the next video.